recent 2019 ANA's World's Fair of Money, a single coin was sold for over $500,000. So why would one tiny little gold coin that really only contains around $180 worth of raw gold be worth so much to a coin collector? Well, join me as I take a quick look at the 1837 proof quarter eagle. Okay, so in short, the coin is one of only 4 coins known to exist today. The mintage figures for these early proof coins were never officially recorded by the mint and was struck largely on an as-needed basis. Keep this factoid in mind as it becomes important a little later on. Today, we know of 4 such coins. One has resided in the National Numismatic Collection since probably around 1838 and is currently curated at the Smithsonian, so that's not going anywhere. According to John Danruther, it is estimated to be in a proof 63 deep cameo condition, with Jeff Garrett and Ron Goof placing the coin closer to the proof 64 mark. However, both of these estimates, by their own admission to be completely fair, basically ignores the fact that the coin has some severe rim damage as visible from the obverse. The second coin is a specimen that only came to light at the January 2013 Fun Convention, where it passed through the very capable hands of coin dealers Kevin Lipton and Todd Griffiths, where it managed to get a grade of proof 63 cameo from NGC, and that coin has not been seen since. Just for the sake of full disclosure, I have never actually seen this specimen, nor any photos of it either, but I have been told that it does share the same die markers as the other 3 coins, but more on that in just a moment. The third example, also called the Ferrandelli specimen, is a somewhat controversial pick, as the coin was very obviously cleaned and very badly defaced with graffiti on the obverse, where the letters EAG was engraved just above the eagle. This coin currently resides in a PCGS slab with a details grade of AU, making it an X proof or a former proof coin, to be more precise, although its pedigree can be traced back as far as 1961. The fourth and final example we know of is the current specimen. This coin is not only the finest known of the 4, with a grade of proof 66 plus deep cameo from PCGS, but it also has undoubtedly the best, or at least the most interesting provenance, with its list of former owners reading like a who's who of American coin collectors, forming a part of the Brand, the Bass, Eliasberg, and Parmelee collections at one point or another. Its first mention, however, was as a part of the George Seavey collection when Lauren Parmelee catalogued that in 1873. What we can glean by studying these known 4 issues, well, 3 of them at least, is that they were undoubtedly struck with a single die pair, something that isn't necessarily true for proof coins from this era, but that they were most likely struck at different times throughout the year as well, as they all share the same die markers, but the die alignment and die states do not match. As mentioned, in the 1830s, proof coins were basically minted on request, and since none of these circulating 1837 quarter eagles are known to have these same die markers, that means that this die pairing was reserved exclusively for proof coins. Remarkably, from the 4 coins that are known, 3 distinct die states can be identified, and importantly on this point as well, the coin in the NGC slab's die state is unknown. As a result of this, we can tell in which order these coins were made. Looking specifically at the obverse, the Smithsonian example was undoubtedly minted first. There is a single die crack that begins at the lower tip of star number 8, transects Liberty's hair, as well as the TY of Liberty flowing almost directly downwards from there and dissipating just below her neck. All of the known examples suffer from some softness of strike, best expressed in the I, the B, and the E of Liberty. The Parmelee coin was surely struck next, as the same die crack here extends both upwards towards the rim and further down and over the flag of the 7 in the date. Furthermore, the softness in the I, B, and E of Liberty is much more exaggerated here. The Ferron Delhi specimen is then identified as the last emission in order for this issue. Not only does the aforementioned die crack now extend completely down towards the rim, but it is joined by a second, more severe one. This one travels completely from the rim of the coin just below star number 1, all the way across Liberty's chin, mouth, and nose to dissipate between stars number 6 and 7. The B in Liberty is all but gone on this coin, and the curls in her hair are all very ill-defined as well. So from this we can not only determine the exact emission order of these coins, but also come to the very reasonable conclusion that there were most likely more coins minted. The difference between coins number 2 and 3 are simply far too great. There should be at least 2, possibly 3 more coins in between, showing the formation as well as the progression of the second die crack, putting a more realistic mintage figure for this coin between 6 and 8 coins, possibly. But just because these coins were minted, that doesn't mean that they survived. Some attrition is completely normal. For now, however, we at least know of 4 coins, and that rarity is chiefly the reason why this coin was sold at auction for $576,000. And I can probably keep talking about this coin for quite some time still, but this is probably enough for now, so subscribe to WNN and activate the bell icon to be notified of any new videos. For the World Numismatic News, I am Numisman saying thank you ever so much for watching, keep collecting, and of course have a great day.